What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Brad. I am here today with my spine model, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to illustrate this with rubber bands, what happens when we sit for long periods of time. Okay? Here is the model of the human spine. I'm going to try to boost him up. I have to hold on to these legs here because these rubber bands are not too well attached. Okay. You can see that each rubber band that's connected to the leg bone is representative of what we call the hip flexor muscles. These are the muscles that pull the knee up toward the chest during, well, exercise or just general daily activities. You'll notice that the top of each rubber band is connected to one of the 5 lumbar, the lower back vertebrae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll notice each vertebrae has kind of like a pair of bony spikes on each side of the bone. See? Okay. So from the side, here's your pelvis, here's your lumbar spine, and you can see that there's a kind of a diagonally forward direction that the muscles would attach. This is pretty close to the actual anatomy, but it's enough for you to visualize. So when we're in a standing position, the leg bones are roughly here, okay? And the muscles are pulled taut. Now, the muscles do lengthen quite a bit in most cases, but as we sit down, the legs come up to this position. So from the side, you could imagine the legs are sitting in the chair, right? And the rubber bands have all shortened a bit. You can see that. So when you try to stand up again, because the muscles attach to all 5 vertebrae, we now move the legs down and away, and it's directly pulling on all 5 of those lumbar vertebrae. This is why when you sit for a really long time on a plane or a long bus ride or a car commute, your low back hurts the instant you try to stand up, because it's directly being pulled out of its natural alignment. Now, it does have some curvature toward the front of the body, you can see here, but what I'm saying is that the tension from the muscles exaggerate that curvature, and that causes pressure on the discs, and that creates a big problem. So, this is the rationale behind my stretch series for the hip flexors. So the hip flexor can be done in standing or in half kneeling, and I will put in the comments the links to those videos. Either one works fine for you and can be done right in the office or wherever you are with no equipment necessary. It's just a matter if you prefer to do it standing or getting down on one knee on the floor. Guys, I hope this has been helpful. I wanted you to kind of see what I see from an anatomy trainer point of view, just so you can understand why things happen the way they do, and specifically how back pain is affected by the sitting position. Guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video.